Okay guys, welcome back, Mossy5734 with some more crazy, rare Kyosho Mini Z unboxings guys. Okay, let's get in. Right, here's one I've had before, but the one that that's custom's pretty nice. Anyway, we'll do this one first. And this was my favourite official Mini Z until the P1 came out. And basically, I bought two of these because one that I had, I used it in my video. I don't know if you see my Audi R8 versus McLaren 12C, and I jumped it and everything, so it got a little bit trashed. But I want one that's kind of immaculate, so this one won't be getting driven. But yeah, I think the only one I haven't got is white. But yeah, I never had an orange car till I got this one. But yep, the P1, you can tell it's just an evolution, man. It's just a mad looking car. But yep, that was one of my different favourites. And if you see my police car, guys, that's a Mclaren Police Car. I don't know if you've seen it, but you would have actually, because that was the unboxing number 80. So that was just a black shell that was converted to a Mini Z police car. Right. Okay, now check out this custom little baby. Righty. Now, this is a Subaru Shell, but supposedly it's been done by TRP. So I've been told. I can't really find any evidence of that, but let's have a look at it. It is different. It is rare. It's got a cool look to it. I would have done it a bit differently myself, but I think it's alright. Alright guys, what do you think of that little bad boy? So, it's obviously kitted out with the Monster decals, and the paintwork's kind of like the Monster paintwork, so you've got the black, you've got like a lime green, bright green, and you've got white. Now I would have, had less white on there, but that's how they've done it. So, I don't think it's official, even though when I bought it, the person said that this is actually a TRP one that they've done. I don't think it is though, but it's a pretty cool custom job. I like rare stuff. And if this is officially done by TRP, then it's super rare, because I've never seen one like this ever. And if not, it's still a decent job. Pretty cool. Have I got some wheels to put underneath this? Let me just have a quick look. I think it'll look pretty cool with some decent wheels underneath. Oh, that should look alright. Let's have a look. Are you in? Well, obviously it's not perfect, but not bad, eh, guys? Turn around. We're going to see it on the display stand anyway, guys, but yeah. Not too bad. I think that's not a bad attempt. Not too shabby. I haven't got the blooming thing in, that's why it's sticking up. I got them out in there. Okay, right, we're going to check them out on the display stand, guys. Get subscribed, get notified, guys. Be ready, because there's some more beautiful, crazy Mini Z unboxings to come. Mossy5734, check them out on the stand. Okay, guys. So here we've got the Subaru Wrc 2008 version. And this is a custom Monster decaled shell. As I said, I wasn't sure if these were official. There's nothing to tell me it's official, or if someone just took it away. I mean, it's not a bad job. Could have had a bit more green. Actually, the front should have been that bright green. The whole front, where the white is now. If that whole front would have been that bright green, that would have looked mad. So, yeah, I don't think they should have had white on the car. Anyhow, it is still nice, still different, but yeah, I would have preferred just black. And that's a nice green, that definitely does stand out. So this particular shell, guys, it was made in April 2010. They're kind of getting hard to find now, the white ones. The wheelbase is 94mm. It's a L, originally made for the MA010, which was the all-wheel drive car. The fronts don't have any offset, they're narrow, and the rears don't have either. Not me though. I'll definitely put some deep dish on them. Originally they come with a 15-spoke type golden wheels, and yeah, so this would have been like the plain white version, the Solberg WRC 2008 Impreza. Yep. And so basically guys, the Impreza is a compact automobile manufactured in 1992 by Subaru, the automobile division of Japanese transportation conglomerate. Yeah, I can say that word. Why am I messing up for today? What's going on? Conglomerate, right, okay. Fuji Heavy Industries. So, okay, right. And so the Impreza chassis had been more successful in rallying than Subaru's previous contenders. So prior to the introduction of the Impreza into the World Rally Championships racing in 1993, the Subaru World Rally team had fielded its large, mid-size legacy. However, the rest of the rally competition increasingly shifted towards smaller and lighter chassis. So Subaru introduced the smaller Impreza, immediately achieving a podium on its debut on the 1993 Thousand Lakes Rally. So that was basically jump-started its early rally efforts, and they developed the Impreza into a competitive rally car. So they teamed up, Subaru did, with their British motorsports company ProDrive in 1989. So not good, not bad for a debut. And they also debuted it at an upcoming Acropolis rally in Greece. That was round 7 on the World Rally Championship calendar. So basically it was based on the hugely successful Subaru Impreza STI. It was driven by the Australian Chris Atkinson and the Norwegian Peter Solberg. Okay, that's why the Solberg version, right? Okay, I get it. It was the first time that Subaru used a hatchback model as their WRC representative, and has been called the most radically different Subaru World Rally car in 15 years by the team. So they painted the WRC car in a bold new colour scheme, which is still blue. Okay, let's get to some interesting specs. So the WRC 2008 was powered by a 2-litre horizontally opposed 4-cylinder boxer engine producing 300 horsepower. The car also featured a longer wheelbase and shorter front and rear overhangs than its predecessor. So they changed stuff on it. So the front and these were features that were added. The front and rear McPherson strut suspensions, the Boss fully adjustable shock absorbers, the AP Racing 310mm ventilated discs, and 6-pot calipers front and rear for asphalt use. Front brakes are 378mm ventilated discs with 6-pot calipers. With a weight of only 1,230 kg, the car included a LCD colour monitor with 8 selectable data screens. Kenwood radio equipment sits on a 15-inch diameter for gravel, 18-inch for tarmac wheels and Pirelli tyres. Right, sorry. Yeah, so Kenwood did the radio equipment, and then there's these 2 different types of wheels that are done by Pirelli. Right, okay. So yeah, anyhow, specs in the car, but I like that. Could have done with a bit more green. Looks different, looks awesome, and you know me guys, I just love stuff that looks a little bit unique, and that does. It's definitely got a bit of flair to it. So, I want to make a rally vid, but maybe not just yet, but I will be. I am planning to do that at some point. I did make one, and it was a bit of a rush job, but I definitely would like to have some rallying. The drifting and rallying just looks mad. You know, especially when doing the hairpins and handbraking it. Looks cool, man. I need to put some dust on my track. But the problem is I'll get stuck in my Mini Z. I'll find a way around that, guys. But yep, so stay tuned for that. And guys, get subscribed, get notified. Check out the next one. Okay guys, and here we've got my ex-favourite, Kyosho Mini Z. Kind of swayed towards the P1s now, so I'm still with the McLarens, but... So here's a McLaren 12C GT3 2013 version in orange. And I had green, had black, didn't have orange, and white didn't really appeal to me at all, so I never went for white. But yeah, that was a shape I kind of liked the most. I was going to carbon fibre that one out. And who knows, I might do it. Because my other one is a bit worse for wear. So I could do it, but I'll see. This was the only one that had the 12C GT3 decals on the side and on the rear spoiler. None of the others have that on. Okay, so the makers, guys, are McLaren. This model is a 12C GT3 2013 version. The livery is orange. The first batch was made in October 2014, and now it's kind of become rare. I haven't seen. Yeah, I still see orange, green. You don't see, and black pretty rare. White and orange, I'd say that you could still get hold of them. The wheelbase is 98mm, and it's an LL version. And the chassis type, guys, is a mid-motor mount. And the front is a 1.5 narrow, and the rear is a 2.5 wide. And the actual wheels on this bad boy are 10-spoke gun metallic wheels. They don't look that metallic, but yeah. Hey, I should try my chassis under this one. I don't think I've used it on the old 12Cs. I'm going to do that actually, guys. I'm going to put a black background and I'm going to try them wheels as well. Because I think it'll just make it look a bit different. Anyhow, but... so the McLaren Mp4 12C, later known simply as a McLaren 12C, is a supercar designed and manufactured by McLaren Automotive. It is the first production car wholly designed and built by McLaren since the McLaren F1, which ended production in 1998. So this it boasts loads of features, guys. It's got a carbon fibre composite chassis and is powered by a mid-mounted McLaren M8 38T 3.8 litre V8 twin turbo engine, developing approximately 592 horsepower and around 443 pounds of torque, 601 Nm of torque. The car makes use of Formula 1 sourced technologies such as brake steer, where the inside rear wheel is braked during fast cornering to reduce understeer. Power is transmitted to the wheels through a 7-speed seamless shift dual clutch gearbox. So the convertible version was made of this, and it was called the Mp4 12C Spider, and then it was renamed 12C Spider. They like short abbreviations, don't they, McLaren? F1, P1, 12C. So, yep. There's loads of specs, guys, on some of the enhancements and the performance of this car. But anything I'm interested in, top speeds. So, third fastest lap time around Top Gear's test track, 1 minute 16.2 seconds. It did the Nürburgring in 7 minutes and 28 seconds. And the Mp4 12C won the Middle East Car of the Year award as the best supercar in 2012 and overall Car of the Year at the Middle East Motor Awards the same year. Right, I want to see a different background. So in March 2012, McLaren readied the 25 Mp4 12C GT3 cars for a full racing season in the 2012 FIA GT1 World Championship, and its GT drivers tested the car on its Dunsfold test track, the same test track as used in Top Gear, the Top Gear BBC television show. McLaren released several promotional videos for the Mp4 12C in the lead up to the racing season, including one of Formula One star Lewis Hamilton, including one of Formula One star Lewis Hamilton driving the car at locations in the US. Right, I'm changing them wheels out. Okay, it doesn't look that amazing with the wheels. Well, I don't know, might grow on there. And if you've got that shell and you use it and you still have your wing mirrors, you're amazing, because them and the LaFerrari have got the worst ever mirrors in Mini Zs, as in they snap off in your hands when you're just taking your chassis out your shell. They're that delicate. I'm not blaming them because they've done it as a replica, so it's scaled down to how it should be at that size, but boy, they should have strengthened it with something, man. They need to work on some stronger rubber plastic kind of compound, because it's not nice when your mirrors just fall off. It kills the entire look. Anyway, last bit of specs on this car. So compared to the road car, the Mp4 12C GT3 produces less power with only 493 brake horsepower due to homologation. Alright, the car features a new bespoke 6-speed gearbox that is 80 kg lighter than the road car's 7-speed developed with Ricardo. The steering wheel is lifted from the McLaren Mp4 24 Formula One car. The car took its first victories in the world. At the two races of the Circuito de Navarra round of the 2012 FIA GT1 World Championship season, being run by Hexis Racing. Okay, a lot of specs, a lot of information there, guys, but definitely a legend, man. That is beautiful, isn't it, guys? Okay, and I don't think I've had them on a stand before. No, I don't think I have, because they were like my earliest models. I think the McLaren I bought as a ready to run, the green one. Yeah, they were like really early on. So yeah, I don't think they've ever been on the stand. So the police car has after it's been all modded up, but not when I got it. Okay, let's move on, guys. Check out the awesome, amazing, rare Mini Zs to come in this series. Get subscribed, notified, and be ready, guys.